on the growth of the local pharmaceutical industry and the Nigerian economy as a whole.
Our aim is zero tolerance of counterfeit or falsified medical products until we dismantle the network. Until we dismantle them, we will not rest. It's even more compelling for us to take action against them because one, they are undermining and subverting our economy. They want to destroy our economy. Those people who are employed by our local industries, imagine if they are not there, no work for them. What about revenue for government? Apart from the most fundamental, which is safeguarding of the public health, which is our primary focus. You also have the economic aspect of it.
You're still watching NAFDAC and Your Health. We'll go on a break now. The program continues when we return. Welcome back. If you are just joining in, you're watching NAFDAC and Your Health.
We went round from end of last year to this year to do industry-wide good manufacturing practice inspection using international standards, and the industry is responding nicely to that. That process led us to categorizing the industry, the companies, into three: those that have low risk, those that have medium risk, those that have high risk. And it's not punitive at all. It is that we're encouraging everybody to use good manufacturing practices so that our population can get quality drug products.
Pharmatex Pharmaceutical Industries is a good example that Nigerian pharmaceutical industry has indeed experienced an exponential growth.
Even through the thick and the thin of the Nigerian economy, the company has been able to keep afloat because of that commitment in ensuring that we have quality products at all times. I would like to also commend NAFDAC for their continuous support in terms of the regular visits, the trainings, and so on. And I'm quite happy to hear that also they have taken an international outlook. The WHO is also something that I think is quite commendable, because Nigerian products, I believe, even though they are locally manufactured, they also rank among some of the best in the world. In fact, all of the products that are being produced in Nigeria by reputable companies, including Pharmatex, are actually comparable to products being produced by international companies, because we maintain international standards of both CGMP and in terms of quality product and quality standards, we also maintain those too. I'm quite happy to mention the fact that Pharmatex Industries Limited is also very actively participating in the WHO pre-qualification program. We actually have submitted 1 or 2 products, but the major product that we are putting forward for pre-qualification is our levofloxacin 500 milligram tablets. In order to have achieved, at least to have moved up to that level, we actually had to do quite a lot of investment, a lot of training. And once again, I would like to say thank you to NAFDAC, because they also provided a lot of input in terms of training, in terms of inspection. It's also good to know that the trainings that they also went for in terms of WHO compliance also rubbed off on us each and every time they come for inspection. So we are also learning, because it's a new thing, and our commitment, the commitment of the company and management is very much there. So I will say once again, kudos to NAFDAC.
Part of the proof of the towering improvement the Nigerian pharmaceutical industry has experienced is the production of Cloxi-G gel, an antiseptic gel for the treatment of umbilical cord infection, otherwise known as omphalitis, a neonatal disease that is known to cause a high rate of neonatal mortality, which is produced by Drug-Field Pharmaceuticals, an indigenous pharmaceutical company.
I just got a feedback from the director of drug evaluation and research that those who are at high risk, they are doing everything, or some of those that are high risk, they are doing everything to improve their process. That's what we want, so that they move to medium, and medium move to low. What will that do to our industry? Foreign investors will now say, oh, that company is low risk, that company is medium risk. I may be able to partner with them, and would increase the capacity of local manufacturing. So that is where we are going, and that's where, what we have done thus far.
The agency had a remarkable presence at the 5th Nigeria Pharma Manufacturers Expo, an international exhibition on complete pharma manufacturing, which was held recently. The exhibition was an avenue for NAFDAC as a regulatory agency to dialogue with manufacturers and other relevant stakeholders on ways to advance the Nigerian pharmaceutical industry.
The quality of medicine is extremely important to public health. People don't understand it. You use bad medicine, you don't get better. You don't have drug security, millions can die. Therefore, part of what NAFDAC is going to be doing is to enhance the capacity of local manufacturers so that the technical know-how is put in place in terms of the quality of medicines. We are now screening the companies that manufacture medicines from India and China, bring them to Nigeria. We are screening them because we don't want Nigeria to become a dumping ground. NAFDAC doesn't want Nigeria to become a dumping ground.
The Director General, while charging the drug manufacturers to brace up and be ready to make the industry experience a further transformation, acknowledged the level of progress made so far.
We are not there yet, but we are on the path, meaning the culture that has been there for decades cannot change overnight, but we are 10 times better than where we were 20 months ago. And the industry, which I'm going to go into now, the pharmaceutical industry is 10 times better than where they were 20 months ago. Why? Because now we are thinking, NAFDAC is thinking of them, they are thinking of us. Why is NAFDAC thinking of them? Because of the customers, because of the agency, because of our country.
We need to work together in unity of purpose. And what are the key enablers for good relationship? They are what I call 5 C's. First is cooperation. Second is collaboration. Third one is coordination. The fourth one is consultation. And the last one is cordiality. Those are the 5 C's. And this must take place in the atmosphere of mutual respect and mutual understanding.
The various drug manufacturers present also exhibited their products to show the respective levels of progress in drug manufacturing. Now, it's time to get you updated.
NAFDAC and GS1 to hold the second African GS1 conference. The second edition of the African GS1 conference has been scheduled to hold between the 17th and 19th of September 2019. The conference, jointly put together by NAFDAC and the Global Language for Business GS1, is a key event in sub-Saharan Africa, bringing together stakeholders from across the globe, committed to enabling track and trace for access to safe medicine. Healthcare leaders from the private and public sectors, healthcare providers and aid organizations will be at the conference to present the progress of worldwide efforts to implement global standards to ensure visibility and security in medicine supply chain. The edition of the conference, which will take place at the Eco Hotel and Suites, is themed Track and Trace for Access to Safe Medicine. NAFDAC reiterates the ban on methyl bromide as a fumigant in Nigeria. In view of the upsurge in the demand for methyl bromide from Nigeria, which came as a sequel to the governments of some countries such as Mexico and India, that methyl bromide must be used as fumigant in agricultural products being exported to other countries. NAFDAC has drawn the attention of farmers, exporters of agricultural produce, agro dealers, and the public on the ban of methyl bromide as fumigant in Nigeria. According to NAFDAC, exposure may occur during fumigation activities, and consequently, the lungs may be severely injured by the acute short-term inhalation of methyl bromide. The agency added that the acute and chronic inhalation of methyl bromide can lead to neurological effects in human beings. The agency, therefore, advises farmers, agro-input dealers, and exporters of agricultural produce to use alternative pesticides which are safer, cheaper, and more effective. Borno State Office of NAFDAC intensifies on public sensitization and enlightenment. The Borno State Office of NAFDAC has taken quite remarkable steps in the sensitization and enlightenment of the populace in multi-critical health issues as it went round religious centers. The State Office of the agency, joined by NEZ and the NAFDAC NYSC CDS Group, visited branches of Living Faith Church, Equa Church, and First Baptist Church in the state to make presentations on drug abuse issues, safe use of agrochemicals, and the effects of using hazardous chemicals in fruit ripening so that the public will be sensitized and learn to stay safe and healthy. The visit has also helped to set a solid platform for a deepening collaboration between the agency and the religious leaders to achieve greater results. That's it on NAFDAC Update. You've been updated.
This is where we'll draw the curtains on today's edition of the program, NAFDAC and Your Health. Join us same time, same station next week for another insightful edition. Remember, safeguarding the health of the nation is our collective responsibility, so report every suspicious activity in your area. Till next week, stay safe.